lovelies, welcome to the very first edition of Borough, Sacramento. I'm here with Nia. Nia, welcome to the show.
Hello, how are you, everyone? How's the world?
Yes, the world, we're back. It's been so long. So, what's the look?
The look is, I guess, Rihanna, cash, makeup slay in-house, puts on trench coat dress to go to charity benefit, but then also I work at a nonprofit, so I have a work meeting after this, so.
Gotta be, it's fashion, but it's functional.
Fashion, function.
And just like Rihanna, you've taken the wine glass out of the restaurant. You've left with the wine glass.
Yes, I left with the wine glass.
I'm feeling like Beach Baby. I'm feeling like I Dream of Jeannie.
Oh, yeah, Beach Baby.
We actually went barefoot. Normally there's a shoe going on. We went barefoot because I wanted to go like, she's in Cali now. She's a Cali girl.
I mean, your glass.
Yeah.
It's a mason jar.
It's a mason jar. And cheers, yes.
Cheers to California.
Yeah.
It's hot.
California. It's hot, but it's a dry hot. It's not a humid hot. So like, what do you do for work? What's like your thing?
Okay, so I work for a nonprofit. It's called Youth Board. Look us up. We're online here in Sacramento. We work in youth services, securing funding for underprivileged youth that live in the Sacramento area. So anyone who's experienced trauma, poverty, abuse, anything like that. But right now, which is really interesting, since January, recreational weed has been legalized here in California, and there's this mad dash scramble going on in our city trying to organize a equitable industry. And right now, we're trying to make sure that marijuana tax revenue is going to go back to the right kids, specifically kids who live in communities that have been affected by the war on drugs.
What's so interesting about the work you're doing too is that it's a model for how the whole country could work eventually, right?
Yeah.
If you're working toward being able to basically allocate those funds properly, making sure that it goes to the right kids and goes to the right people, the kids who need it most,
Yes.
The communities that need it most,
Yes.
We can only hope that in the next 5 to 10 years, not sure this administration, but that federally, it'll be legal across all 50 states. And what
Yes.
those taxes, how that revenue could be distributed.
Yeah.
It's
It's an amazing opportunity right now. Something else that we're kind of doing, expungement for marijuana records is this really great opportunity right now because it's legal. People who have past crimes can now get those crimes either dismissed or reclassified, and so they can start their lives again, so people can have jobs, they can take care of their families and begin enriching their communities. And so that's really exciting too.
Yeah.
We're hoping that we can partner with a national nonprofit called Code for America, and they automatically expunge people's records online. So
it's amazing.
There's an evolution going on right now, and I think that evolution is towards what I kind of call collaborative politics almost. People are working on a problem from several different levels and from several different angles. So
that's so exciting.
It's very exciting to kind of be involved in something like this, especially since I never thought that I would be the type of person to be involved in social change in this type of way.
Well, you're part of the community. You grew up in this area.
Yeah.
If someone is visiting the city, right?
Yes.
Let's say they're a friend of a friend or whatever.
Yeah.
And let's say they're here. They come in Friday at 3 p.m. and they have an 8 p.m. flight Sunday night, right? Like a red eye. What would you do with them for that weekend? Where would you take them in the city?
Oh my goodness. Okay, if they're here at Friday on 3 p.m. and they've been traveling, they're probably hungry.
Yes.
So we're gonna go get food, obviously, and we're gonna get Asian food because I like Asian food. Sorry, if you're my friend and you're coming to visit me, we're probably gonna eat Asian food somewhere. So if it was 3, I would take them down L Street. We would go over to the poke burrito place. It's called Nake Fish. So sushi burrito, they have tempura, they do the vegetarian, they do the masubi roll with the spam. They got it all. So we go there, and then if we're thirsty, go get a boba tea over on 16th Street at Tea For You. I use my card, a little stamp card, because we're trying to collect those points so I can get a free one. And then I don't know, after that, probably chill at my apartment because I'm a little bit of a homebody, but then we would definitely be going out later on in the evening. I would want to take them to side tracks,
Yes.
It's this karaoke bar on K in the Lavender District here in town, which is our gayborhood. That's a new word I learned today. But yes, it would be in the gayborhood, so we would go and just do gayborhood shenanigans, I think, all evening. I think that would be a lot of fun. Saturday morning, we would wake up, we would go get breakfast somewhere. A really hip and happening brunch/breakfast place here in town right now is called Bacon and Butter. They have a location over on Broadway, which is literally behind my parents' house. So whenever I'm at my parents' house on a weekend morning, it's just bacon all up in the house. Bacon, 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 bacon. And then I think after we got over like our little mini food coma, go get coffee at Broadway Coffee House.
Yes.
I really like Broadway Coffee House. It's really nice. We talk to Kat. We probably talk to the owner Jimmy just for a little bit. I'd be like, these are my friends. Then we would go to Sac State Aquatic Center. So that's about a 20-minute drive in that
This way.
vague direction.
This way.
Yes, this way. So we would go to Sac State Aquatic Center, and we would just hang out at Sac State Aquatic Center for the whole entire day. I don't know. Grab a 6-pack of beer, get some snacks, and it's free. So you can go in there, you park, and if you just want to picnic and swim, it's free. You can go in there. There are all kinds of little beach areas right along the river, and they have it dammed up, so the water is really nice, freezing cold all the time, which is great during the summer because it's like 105 outside. So dip in, die from hypothermia, come out, sit on a hot rock like an iguana, and go back in 15 minutes later. It's great. You can leave your beer in the river, like with a little rock thing, because it'll keep your beer cold.
Oh, that's such a good tip. I love that.
That's a Humboldt County fact. I learned that in Humboldt County.
Oh, I love that.
But you can do that here. It's applicable anywhere.
It's nature's cooler.
It's nature's cooler.
A Saturday night, are we turning up more?
It depends on the vibe. If they want to turn up again, I think we would go to the Coin Op. It's basically like an arcade game bar. So you walk down the little steps. There's like a little courtyard, very like hipster string lights. Walk inside. Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, the deer hunter, and then like they do pizza. It's always packed to the hilt. Young people, old people, all kinds of people. Lots of fun. If they wanted to turn up.
That sounds great. I still haven't been there actually, so we need to go.
So we should go.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And then Sunday, are we gonna do another breakfast moment? What's the feel for that?
I like yoga sometimes on Sundays. There's a beer and yoga place at Claim State Brewery. So that's out in Rancho, which is maybe like a 15-minute drive away, but that's a lot of fun too. You pay $10 to go in, you do your yoga session, you get a free beer out of it.
Oh yeah.
And then like a food truck comes
Oh
my god, the food truck is so good. I forget what it's called, but pizza, like mac and cheese, arugula salads, just like true California bistro food.
A little bit of everything.
So, yeah, delicious.
So good.
Yeah, so that's my weekend.
You gave us so much though in that.
I tried to give.
You gave us so much. And the thing too is I haven't been to any of those places.
You haven't?
So now we need to go to all of them.
Okay, so we can go to all those places.
So I have a weekend now. But listen, on that note, thank you so much for coming on this episode, on our debut episode of Borough, Sacramento, and I'll see you in a couple weeks. Bye.